Welcome to the Tech and Gaming Podcast. I am Mark,
I'm Brian.
and today we're going to discuss this coming holiday season and the decisions between the three companies, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, and what they're going to be doing, what they should be doing, and what they are doing. So, you start us off.
All right. Well, when we talk about Sony, we're looking at a pretty bleak lineup going into the holiday season, which includes games like Little Big Planet 3 and Drive Club. There's not many other games exclusively coming into the consoles themselves, into that console itself. Of course, you have the PlayStation TV coming in. That's going to be, I'm sure, a slight system seller.
Oh yeah, I
a slight
forgot
seller.
that was coming in October.
Yeah, it's coming in October 11th, I think, or 3rd, either one.
October 14th, I remember.
14th, okay. But I don't think it's gonna sell, but I don't think it's gonna sell all that well.
Because it's another console, but they haven't announced a game for it. That's the thing.
And their nice advertising campaign that you've definitely seen around town is working so well.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
Like, well, they should. Oh, continue.
And just the launch and the games that are coming out this fall for PS4 in particular just don't seem very interesting. Like I said before, Drive Club is just a Need for Speed, it just seems like a very, very boring racer. As in, you have the Crew coming out, you have Project Cars coming out, but you don't. But Drive Club is just, it's a race to this point and back without any adventure. And you're doing it in a team, which is something that the Crew basically does, but with a giant continental U.S. map. You also have Little Big Planet 3, but I don't think too many people are excited about it because of the fact that it's just Little Big Planet again.
Yeah.
And it's not like there's a big jump in difference, except for the touchpad on the PS4's DualShock. Looking into Vita, I don't think there's too much else because Vita is just there for indie games and there for small games. Nothing too big anymore.
Yeah. Like, like you said, like the PlayStation TV is coming in October. The thing about that is, I think they should have released it for at least for the American audience, because the PlayStation Vita has been out for a year now,
Yeah.
hasn't it? Because with the American audience, they're trying to have them believe this is something new and different.
Mm-hmm.
So what they should have done is like had some kind of release for either the Vita or the PS3, and then have it available online, and then so when they release the PlayStation TV, it's gonna be like, oh, there's this great game coming out, but you can play it on here too, so that's gonna get you to buy it.
Yeah, or at least have a much stronger advertising. Well,
Or like have this big Vita game, and like, oh, you can play it on the Vita as well.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation TV as well, and play it on your TV screen.
yeah, they did mention that there are 700 games available at launch, but if you're not looking into like the news, like gaming news, like we are, you're not catching that. So I think that PlayStation TV will go one of two ways, where it'll either go sell well, like it's a new console and it's going to sell well because it has that back catalog of PlayStation games, or it'll get lost in the other media streaming players and people will get confused by saying, oh, it's called PlayStation TV, so maybe it's just like Apple TV or some, like they might get confused by that because the name doesn't say it's a gaming console. It says it's a PlayStation TV that may play some small apps, even though it uses PlayStation Now, and it has the Vita cartridge, and it has the memory card cartridge, and it does all these other things, but they're not messaging that.
I think people probably get it's a gaming console. PlayStation has always been the name for gaming. When it's for something else, it's gonna be Sony.
That's true.
So if it was called Sony TV,
That'd be confusing.
That would be a big difference.
Yeah.
But it's called PlayStation TV. That name is always attached to gaming. So I think that people are easily gonna be able to direct it towards gaming. It's like the thing is you don't really have much on there except for games that just are already available.
Yeah.
So just put something on the shelf or something, make it a big selling point. Like, you can play this on your TV, because what the PlayStation TV reminds me of is the Game Boy Player, because it's pretty much because the Game Boy Player was an attachment to the GameCube, where you can play your Game Boy games on your TV.
Yeah.
The PlayStation TV is pretty much where you can play your Vita games on the TV. So the thing about the Game Boy Player was there was a heck of a good library of games. There was a heck of a good library of games on the Game Boy. There's not much of a big library on the Vita.
No, there's a huge library.
I know, but
Just
it's like a lot of it consists of games that's already available on the PS3.
yeah, that's the issue. Um, but they're also, but they also do have the PlayStation One lineup. But then again, like you said before, that's on the PS3. Anything that's backwards compatible when it comes to those older games like PS1 and PS2 classics, they're just not there on the PS3. So I think that they're most likely trying to push the PlayStation 3. I don't think they are yet, but I think that by the end of next year, they're definitely going to stop talking about the PS3. Not saying that they're going to stop supporting it, but I think they're going to stop mentioning it
Yeah.
as they have at Gamescom. And even at E3, they stopped mentioning it. But I think they're going to stop mentioning it at Gamescom. I mean, they're going to stop mentioning it in general so that people will buy the PS TV if they want to play PS3 games. They'll use PlayStation Now so that people won't just say, "Oh, well, bam, we can just buy the game."
I don't think they'll stop supporting it because
No, they don't have.
yeah, because well, actually I don't think it'll stop getting support because third parties will still put games on that because if for kind of if third parties can manage to put games on the Wii U, they're gonna put it on the PS3 and
What
Xbox 360.
third-party games are on the Wii U?
If they ever put any third party games on the Wii U,
If they ever.
they will. Well,
Never.
but they'll put on the PS3 and Xbox 360 because they just have that same amount of power nearly. Wii U's slightly powerful, not that much, but the thing is, Sony's not really pushing much for the holiday season because what they were pushing towards in September was the Destiny bundle. What they're pushing towards this month is PlayStation TV.
Or next month. You mean next month? Well, what they're pushing up into the fall holiday season.
Oh yeah, what they're pushing for October is a PlayStation TV. What they're pushing is November is Little Big Planet 3.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can't really think. Anything else?
There's nothing. No. Yeah, there's just not a good outlook for the PS4 as of right now. Like, it's selling extremely well. One of the shocking things at Gamescom was that they announced that the sell-through is just phenomenal. You're getting these consoles are going out like crazy. Like, you've got 10 million units. I think that was in late August. So just having that amount of consoles out there is phenomenal. But there's not any but the original game, like the exclusive games are very limited, especially going into this holiday season. And like you mentioned before, Little Big Planet and the very low interested or barely interesting looking Drive Club, which is just getting which is getting battered. I think October 11th or 3rd.
Yeah, around October as well.
It's and I think that's just going to be completely overshadowed by The Crew. It's going to be completely overshadowed by Project Cars, which is a racing simulator for people that are interested in Gran Turismo type games. They have Project Cars to go to. If they're really interested in a great arcade landscape, they're going to The Crew, and a lot more people are going to be playing The Crew. You can get Drive Club free on PlayStation Plus, which is great, but I think that's all you're going to see. People aren't going to buy the game because what the game was meant for was as a visual show off of what the PS4 can do with racing. That's why it was a launch game, because it could show off what the PS4's graphics capability was. And if they had launched it during the launch of PS4, that would have been great, but they waited a year, and that's just a terrible thing to do. And now that it's pushed back a year, it really just lost all interest. And some people don't know about the game, and the people that know about the game know that it came out a year late, so it loses the interest of people that are interested in it. And I'm wondering actually why Evolution isn't working on MotorStorm PS4 and why they're working on Drive Club. That was my whole issue with Evolution.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of MotorStorm fans. The thing about Little Big Planet is it's starting to become Sony's Mario, because Mario as of now, like a lot of his games are starting to like look very similar because they just play it safe. And Little Big Planet has that thing where like it's a good game,
But it's getting repetitive.
it's like I'm not sure. Like we played little 1 and 2. Like they're good.
Yeah.
It's just like from a perspective from a preview perspective, they look very similar.
Yeah, and 3 doesn't expand on that.
It like from the E3, it looks like it's sort of does in terms of multiplayer aspect, but like not too much. It seems like you can. It seems like you can do a lot more creativity, but like it's just like it still looks the same. It's still like it still looks like it's like give me more of a reason to get this, because that's the thing with with Mario 3D World on a Nintendo Wii. It looked exactly like the other Mario games, like New Mario Bros. and Mario 3D Land on 3DS. So like, because Nintendo had to do, they had to release a second trailer that said like 10 things you didn't know about Mario 3D World. So it was like 10 reasons
to buy the game.
Yeah, 10 things like that that are different, that actually makes it different, stand out.
Yeah.
At least a little bit. But like because especially around this launch period, because like the Wii has a big launch, whereas the Wii U hasn't two big launches, where it's Sonic Boom, which it's third party Sega, so they're not gonna push that much, but probably like give it a little recognition, and
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, like Smash Bros. Was just gonna bury it in its freaking shadows.
Yeah.
Because it's Little Planet is a platformer genre. And, you're gonna get platformer fans.
Yeah.
Platformer fans are obviously just gonna look at one of the most biggest fucking franchises in gaming.
Oh, a Little Big Planet. Super Smash
Brothers.
It's like looking
the fighting game. Yeah.
It's like McDonald's on one side and like some random like toxic wasteland food poisoning.
No, 7-Eleven.
Yeah, 7-Eleven, and thank you.
No, just a fried chicken corner store. No, fried chicken corner store on one side.
That doesn't wash their hands, and
McDonald's on the other side.
Like a nice, clean, fresh McDonald's on the other side, and you're just like, oh, Smash Brothers, Little Big Planet.
Because you have an IP that's already like that looks a like Little Big Planet. And then you have a game that has that comes once every 10 years, and it's like, and it has like
and every single time they
the
show
best
up,
roster of characters in any fighting game ever, because it has the most iconic bunch of characters. You're definitely because like with Little Big Planet comes a certain audience, again, platformer of the platform variety.
Yeah.
And like I would be interested in Little Big Planet 3. It's just that
there's Smash Brothers. Yeah, like, and there's 2 releases of Smash Brothers.
And there's Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
So you got like two well-known platform franchises coming out in that month.
And now that we're on the topic of Nintendo, let's revolve it to Nintendo.
Like in October, they're gonna push Bayonetta, and because that's well, they're gonna push Smash 3DS, of course, and Bayonetta.
Okay.
I haven't been paying attention to the.
You think Bayonetta is going to be a big system seller?
It's already out in Japan, and it wasn't that much of a big thing, and so far the sales aren't really that great, from what I heard. Like hopefully it'll pick up a lot in the West, because I heard Bayonetta is a good series and it's made by Platinum Games. They put their heart and soul into that franchise. It's one of those franchises that like takes a lot of fan demand to get back, to keep running.
Gotcha.
And that like speaks like a good game. It's just that like around the release of Smash Brothers, it's gonna get probably lost in the shadows. Well, hopefully it'll pick up in the West. I won't be able to buy it later because Smash Brothers. I only have limited amounts of money.
I think that oh, we forgot to talking about big franchises. Call of Duty also. I'm not trying to. I know we're talking about Nintendo.
We can go back to Microsoft. We can go to Microsoft. I think that's all Nintendo. I can't think of anything they have for December.
But yeah, do you think we're gonna see a Wii U price cut? No. When we call, not saying a new price cut, just like a temporary price cut by $20, $30. Think we might see
on
that
Black Friday, possibly.
but not for like Christmas stuff.
The way they're doing right now, especially
they're making a loss every single time they're selling them
Yeah.
because, of course, that price cut is
yeah.
yeah. So
I can see like they're gonna try to make probably more bundles. They're gonna especially make a Smash bundle with the Wii U.
yeah, I think Kotaku I saw on Kotaku that there's a GameCube controller and the game itself. I think
The
game
GameCube
itself-
GameCube controller, GameCube adapter.
and the game itself.
Yeah, that's $100. Yeah, I would
yeah.
like that. That's that bundle.
I think that's okay. It's $100 though. For
It makes sense because
Yeah.
because the game's gonna cost 60. The adapter's gonna cost 20, and everybody's gonna want that adapter.
Got it.
You don't. The adapter's not necessary.
But
But
it's
Smash
but,
Smash
it's,
Brothers. Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is that type of game. Like you have to play with the game controller. 'Cause that's the best experience, personally in my opinion, and personally in a lot of fans' opinions. Like if you go to tournaments, everybody's gonna be using the game controller. Everyone.
Gotcha.
Like there's gonna be that one or two people.
Wiimote lovers. Yay.
Like
What is that in
they
your-
probably just do that just to be different.
What is that in your hand? It's a Wiimote.
There's probably just one of those people who just want to just do it just to be different.
Yeah.
Right? Well, the bundle makes sense. Also, in a first party game controller with the Smash logo on it. Smash smells a lot of merchandise. That and they're gonna start the first Amiibo lineup.
Yep, and that's just Wii U. They're also forgetting 3DS, which there isn't too much going on when it comes to 3DS this fall.
Yeah.
But of course, you have what's going to sell this time around are the special edition bundles of the old 3DS XLs that have the Smash Brothers livery on them and the NES design livery on it as well. That's going to sell systems.
Yeah, no, I feel bad for like the casual gamers who's getting like
They're going to buy it and they're not going to realize that there's a new 3DS on the way. Yeah. We got word a couple days ago that Nintendo is releasing it in Australia, but not America.
That gives me hope. That I think it's going to come like sometime either in December or in July or February.
I don't think they can't. They can't do December because December means they're going to miss out on that Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
And once you miss out on November, I think you've done it now.
Yeah.
It's gone. You've missed your opportunity. That ship has sailed, especially with Smash Brothers. When that ship has sailed, because people will already are going to buy the 3DS game, that's $60, and then December you're just going to hurt your own Wii U sales of the Smash. So I think that December isn't a good time to release. They even said that it's not, that they have no actual it's not coming to the US or the West at any time in 2014. So 2015, hopefully early, but I don't know if they're gonna really wait until summer.
That gives me hope it's gonna come early.
Yeah, I hope early, but I'm betting that they're gonna wait until spring or summer, like E3 something, which would suck because that would make us wait half the year. But I bet it's gonna be, oh well, E3 we're gonna reveal this soon. That's been here all the time, just like the PS TV.
Also, I forgot to mention with Nintendo. Also, the November is a good month for Nintendo because we got Sonic Boom and we got the new Smash Bros. I almost forgot to mention we're getting Mario Kart 8 DLC with the Zelda tracks.
Wow.
The first time Mario Kart is doing a crossover.
So that's
like,
yeah.
So like it's like with them advertising that kind of thing.
I hope they need to advertise that.
They have to. It's it's gonna bring up a lot of people to get Mario to
bring back them Wii wheels.
Yeah, to bring up Mario Kart. We're doing crossovers now, so it's November is good. It's a good month for Nintendo, and it's gonna completely shadow over what Sony's doing. I don't know about what Microsoft's doing. Like they're doing
I guess we've covered Nintendo now. We'll switch over to Microsoft.
Yeah,
right now, Microsoft. You've got some pretty good stuff coming in for Microsoft. Actually, you've got the Halo Master Chief Collection. That's gonna be big because that is the essential of Smash Brothers.
I forgot about that.
Remember that. That is that's like Smash. But like that's gonna sell well. You've got Sunset Overdrive.
Wait, when is that coming out?
It contains 1, 2, and 3. I think and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, 4. 4. I think it's all.
On 5 multiplayer beta.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and a 5 and a beta of the multi.
The Halo Master Chief Collection is looking like a really big system seller. Um, Surprisingly, that was the one thing that didn't get a bundle. If anything, I'm surprised that Phil Spencer didn't go up there on Gamescom and say, we're going to do something mega awesome, which is have our own livery for Halo, have our own controller livery for Halo, have the bundle itself. And it could be $500. It could be $600. They're going to sell out the gate with a 1 terabyte hard drive, Halo, Master Chief Collection, the controller at $600 is kind of high.
When's the release date for Master Chief? Around
that's November 11th.
Okay.
So that's November 11th. That's just before Black Friday. That's gonna be a really big
with Halo.
seller.
Yeah, with Halo 2 on there, that's gonna sell.
Yeah.
But like yeah, that definitely will not get lost in shadows.
Yeah.
Because that's a completely different audience.
And let's not forget. I think Sunset Overdrive is actually going to do pretty good. It looks questionable.
When is that?
That's October 31st, 29th. It said 31st. I was like, oh, that's cool. Halloween release. Yeah, no, it's 29th. So that's a Wednesday. Or Tuesday? Tuesday, one of those days. But it's a week of Halloween release date. It's going to be a pretty good game. I think that's going to get some out of the door, especially with that bundle. That's going to get some more out of the door as well. Yeah, You've got the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare bundle, 1 terabyte. Because it has a 1 terabyte, that's going to get some.
Only speaking of like Sunset Overdrive, I feel like because zombie games are pretty popular. Because Dead Rising 3, it'll definitely pick up crowds of like who like zombie games and like games like Dead Rising.
Yeah.
And like it's made by Ice
it's Insomniac Games.
Insomniac, and the thing is about it, it looks so colorful as heck. So that's gonna get platform fans as well.
Yeah.
Just because of the colors and like the platforming, it looks like I mentioned this one time. Like it looks like a combination between Jet Set Radio and Dead Rising.
Yeah. It's quite a game. It made me, if I was able to buy either one right now, I'd have to say that the lineup for Xbox looks better than PlayStation, because and not to give the bias over to Sunset Overdrive or the win over to Sunset Overdrive, but that one game in particular, it does look good. It's not the reason. Wouldn't be the main reason of buying a system like that.
Well, the holiday lineup is looking pretty good because
you've got Sunset Over.
Because I know, but because you got that Advanced Warfare bundle. That the design looks really good. So you got that bundle with that design, and you also got Sunset Overdrive, and you top it all off with the Master Chief Collection. That's a pretty big lineup for the holidays for the system, because like that's just on par with Nintendo and their Smash Bros.
And I think there's a couple more. I'm not returning IP, but I think like new. I don't know if Ori and the Blind Forest is this year, but
that's old.
Okay.
I mean, that's new. That's a new IP.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know if it's coming out this year or not, but it looks like a really interesting title. Yeah, I'm really excited for bringing the number of games that are coming to the console itself. Compare that to what PlayStation is releasing, and I think that we're gonna see for the first time Xbox getting higher numbers than PlayStation, especially in that November category. I think November and October are going to be the 2 months where we might just see Xbox overtake PlayStation, just because of the pure number of games that are looking better and are looking like they're worth it going into the holiday season. And like you were talking about, the bundles are what's going to sell the system itself. Like that Call of Duty bundle, Call of Duty itself, because of the fact that it's so different. Advanced Warfare is huge, and Microsoft did a very good job on getting that game itself. That special edition is really going to push stuff out the door, and because it's so different, it's going to give Microsoft a lot more cash. Like, people are going to love Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, speaking of bundles, like Sony, like it's funny how just Sony, Sony is playing it cheap and safe again, because they're bundling out of all games to bundle the PlayStation TV with, they're bundling with the Lego Movie, the game.
Yeah.
So like, I guess the Legos are cheap. The Lego games are cheap to bundle with, or something like that, because they make some deal with
I mean,
with
no, but
Traveler's Tales. That's a company, because like
okay.
I guess they can make some, because like like
They did that with PlayStation 3 for.
yeah, because like I remember Lego Batman was bundled.
Keep talking.
I remember Lego Batman was bundled was bundled with Xbox before, and then Lego Batman 2 was bundled with the slim PlayStation 3, and Lego Harry Potter, along with Lego Harry Potter as well.
Yeah. So.
So like they're playing it. I guess
I guess
like,
they have some sort of like friendship over
with
there.
Travel Tales, the one who makes the Lego game. So it's like I guess they they have some kind of friendship with Traveler's Tales or something, or some kind of cheap
thing contract. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
of all games.
Again with the Legos.
Yeah,
It's like the Lego Movie, the game doesn't scream to me.
Exciting.
Something I have to like big value. Something I guess, especially that game's been out for a while.
Yeah.
And like PlayStation's TV.
I think they should have made. They should have made an exclusive just to go out or Tearaway or something. Tearaway is using the touch.
Just something. They should have just used something that's new and that's something that's on the store.
Yeah.
Something that's new and on the store, because playing any games or something. Because
definitely.
Yeah. It's weird, because in my opinion, of all three
it's consoles that are going out in this year.
Yeah,
all three companies.
Of all three companies, in my opinion, I think Sony gives the best customer service, especially with PlayStation Plus.
But the lineup of games for this year is
you gotta lead people into that service to show you give good service.
And like you were talking about before, I think they are getting sort of arrogant with the fact that they have 10 million consoles in less than 9 months of being on the market for the PS4, but they're going up against a Halo collection. They're going up against Super Smash Brothers, and you know what they're releasing? Drive Club and Little Big Planet, and that's not gonna sell your console. I think Call of Duty is going to go over to Xbox. I think Call of Duty is going to go over to the PlayStation as well, because there are more people on PlayStation. But that bundle is going to get people, I'm sure, to say, oh, well, this bundle gets a terabyte. PlayStation does let you replace the hard drive, so I can't really say that they have the issue that Xbox has. But I'm questioning Sony's decision, especially like you said just now. PlayStation TV, if you're going to get people excited for it, maybe have a PS1 Classic even bundled with it. A PS1 Classic and a new one bundled with it.
Have a couple games bundled with it. You just have the Lego Movie, game, and that's. First of all, that's a licensed movie game. It's a Lego game, and it's a game that's been out for a while.
Yeah, and PlayStation Plus subscribers in Japan got, I don't know how, remember that a couple months ago they got hundreds of PSP games. If you can do that in Japan, then shut up. You could have done something better for the PlayStation TV coming to America, and that would have you need to make your case for this console, because if you don't, you're gonna flip and burn on the ground, and you know it, because your marketing campaigns for Vita #1 have been bad. Vita did bad with the marketing campaigns. You did a good job in the beginning, but then you lost it, and that's why people aren't going to the console anymore, because you're not advertising your games out. PS TV, you need to advertise that out there, whether it be movie theaters or maybe a Super Bowl, I don't know, something. You need to advertise it out there and say, hey, we're here, and this console is $99. Just say $99 in big neon letters, and freaking do something.
Make some type of.
No, bring that guy back. Even though they can't.
They can't.
Oh yeah, they can't. Kevin Butler.
He did Nintendo.
They did that Mario Kart thing. Yeah. Too bad, because they need that right now. They need Kevin Butler right now.
I don't think that would do it. It would make for good advertisements. I don't think though.
I think it would, because it pushed their Slim sales hugely.
It
pushed it. Yeah, I think the marketing of the Slim, of the PS3 Slim, helped them.
I don't know where that guy is now. He's probably retired or something. on the couch eating.
Man, that was
couch eating donuts.
Kevin Butler's pretty good.
Like
yeah, go ahead.
they should do is like do some special program for owners of the PlayStation TV. You can get these games for free.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Like you get this special membership or something. You get this like some kind of
PlayStation Plus. Sorry.
I know.
They just add PlayStation Plus like they do for the Vita, like they do.
I thought PlayStation Plus was part of the TV bundle.
It's a 30-day trial.
I know, so it's part of it, but like with PlayStation Plus will give you something free that other people at PlayStation Plus just can't get.
No, I'm saying that they should say like PlayStation Plus is for PS4, PS3, and Vita.
Yeah.
They need to expand and say PS4, PS3, PS Vita, and PlayStation TV. And they should add that to the program. Maybe add some PS1 games or some PS Classic games and say you get these for free on the PS TV.
Yeah.
And then get some indie games because that's what the PS TV should be for as well. Like if anything, PS4 is great for advertising indie games, but I think the PS TV is one of the main areas that they should be advertising indie games for. Especially for its price tag and its a small design, like as a deck of cards, quite small. Yeah. So, yeah, as of right now, just wrapping up this podcast, I think
Sony has a huge, crap ton of potential. They just, are not using it at the right time.
Yeah.
Like, I expect them to do something around 2015.
I think this time next year is going to be phenomenal. I think that by E3 next year, we're gonna see.
I'm hoping.
We're gonna. I think Kaz has to have a Gran Turismo 7 announcement by then, and that would get sales out of the door because every single Gran Turismo has been. You had Gran Turismo 3 come out about a year and a half after PlayStation 2 came out. You had. I can't say Gran Turismo 5, but Gran Turismo Prologue. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue came out in 2008, which was about 2-ish years. If they really have to take that much time to say 2018, 2017, okay. But they should have some sort of beta or demo like they did for GT5. I know I'm saying Gran Turismo a lot, but I think that they'll have Ratchet and Clank by then. I think that Naughty Dog will show off what they have. Also, Guerrilla has some new IP that looks really interesting. It looks really cool, and it's not Killzone, but it's really awesome.
I'm hoping for a new. I'm hoping for like an IP they're bringing back.
Yeah.
Around for this year's E3, especially cause I know Nintendo's gonna bring back Star Fox, but I'm not sure what Nintendo's gonna do.
After the 2015 year.
No, I'm not sure what Nintendo's gonna do because around 2015, because Smash Bros. Hype is going to be over. So
well, people are still gonna play it, but the hype is like you said.
No, the hype is over. I mean, they're gonna sell. That's what I'm just saying. Because I remember E3 of 2013. That was boring because they didn't have much. And they're just their biggest thing was Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
That was you can argue that was pretty much all they needed. But still, it was other than that, it wasn't really too much. I mean, E3 this year was pretty good.
This has been another Tech Gaming podcast. This has been episode. Fucking shit. This is episode 5.
Fucking shit.
This is episode 5 of the Tech Gaming podcast. If you'd like to hear more Tech Gaming podcasts, check us out on SoundCloud. We have a Facebook page. The link's right on the screen. And subscribe, like our video.
Also in the description.
Yeah, and in the description. Thanks for listening, and toodles.
Peace.